Hello, this is Saksena from Just Tutors. Today in this video we are going to learn more about coordinate geometry. In last video we have learned about introduction to coordinate geometry and Cartesian system. Now in this video we will add on more to our knowledge of coordinate geometry. Let's move ahead and have a look what new we have to learn in this video. So in this video today we will learn to plot any point on the Cartesian plane if its coordinates are given. Before that we will try an activity which will give us a gist of this topic. So here we have the activity that is for warm-up for coordinate geometry. Read these questions and accordingly work about this question. On the next slide you may check your answers. Here we have answers to that activity. If your answers are correct, then very well done. This shows that you have good knowledge and understanding that how to move any point accordingly or according to the instructions given. That's really good. So let's move ahead and we can start up learning now. Let's quickly revise on what we have learned in last video about coordinate geometry. In coordinate geometry, points are placed on the coordinate plane as shown in this picture, which is also known as Cartesian plane. It has two scales, 1 and 2. The line which is running across is called x-axis, and another at right angle which is going vertical is called y-axis. The point where the axes cross or intersect each other is called origin. In Cartesian plane or Cartesian coordinate system, each point is uniquely placed in a plane by a pair of numerical coordinates which are at the given distances from the origin measured in the same unit of length. This Cartesian plane is divided into 4 quadrants by its axes. This is known as first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant and fourth quadrant. In first quadrant, both x and y are positive. In second quadrant, x is negative and y is positive. In third quadrant, x and y, they both are negative, and in fourth quadrant, x is positive and y is negative, as we have here written. Let's move ahead to the next slide, that is how to plot coordinates or points on a Cartesian plane. So we must know that the coordinates are always written in a certain order, that is horizontal distance first, means x-axis, and then vertical distance, that is y-axis. This is called an ordered pair, and usually the numbers are separated by a comma and parentheses are put around the whole specification. For example, we have a point 4, 2. It means 4 units to the right because it is positive and 2 units up because it is again positive. Remember one thing, positive sign on x-axis tells us we need to go left, and negative sign tells us positive sign tells us that we need to go right, and negative sign tells us we need to go left from the origin. Similarly, for y-axis, positive sign tells us we need to go up and negative sign tells us we need to go down. So let's try to plot the same point on this Cartesian plane. While plotting any point, we need to follow some steps which I am going to describe here. So the very first step is I'll start with the x value, means from x-axis. Always remember we write in an order, that is x and y, means x-axis first then y-axis. So let's start from, and all the distances measured are from this origin, that is 0, 0. So I will make a dot here first. From this point, that is origin, we will move 4 units to the left. 4 units to the right because x is 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we will make a line here which is perpendicular to x-axis at 4. There we will go like this. And now as we know y is 2, from where we left off we need to move 2 units going up parallel to the main vertical axis since y is 2. So, and we'll move 2 units up from here, 1 and 2. So this will be the point. Or we can also do, again starting from this origin, we can go 2 units up, 1, 2, and then again make a parallel line or a perpendicular line from y, which is parallel to x-axis, like this. So where these two lines intersect each other is the required point where this given coordinate of point 4, 2 will be plotted. So I'm going to write it here like this. We can write 4, 2. So this is how we plot any point on the Cartesian plane whose coordinates are given. We can try one more which could have negative signs. Like let's say we can try this point -3, -4. So as we have negative symbols, we must remember that negative sign with x-axis or on x-axis tells us that we need to go left. For y-axis, negative sign tells us we need to go down from this origin. So first we'll move 3 units to the left across. So 1, 2, 3. We'll come up here. Then we'll go 4 units down. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. So this point will be plotted here. I'll mark it as, there we go. So the final answer should look like this. The point is located, this point is located in first quadrant, this point is located in third quadrant, as we have discussed that how symbols tells us that which quadrant is it. Let's move ahead to the next slide and see what next we have. So here we have some practice questions. On the basis of what we have learned today, to try these questions, you could pause the video and then check your answers on the next slides provided for you. This is your answer to question number 1. The quadrant is second quadrant and the point will be located here like this. On the next slide, we have answer for question number 2. Like this, all points are plotted here. This is your point A, B, C, D, E and F. If your all answers are correct, then very well done. You have made a tremendous progress on this video and in this topic as well. For more videos, you could log on to Tutors.com. Thank you.